Do you ever think about how to break bad habits in your life? Or how to start doing things consistently to improve your life? So I'm a huge believer in the power of habits. And the power of routine. I was not a disciplined kid growing up. I was not disciplined in my 20s. And it really wasn't until I got really into weightlifting, honestly, that I started to just absolutely fall in love with routine and process. Because here's the deal. I don't care how motivated you are to get a thing done. Your motivation at different times is going to wane. And if you can fall back on a habit or routine, that's going to keep you consistent. That's going to keep you showing up for things. So over the last, I would say 10 years, I've spent a lot of time trying to learn how to do this. And I am good at some things and I'm not so good at others. And this book, Atomic Habits, I think is absolutely mind-blowing. So let me break this down for you. So James Clear is an absolute nerd about habits. He has a really, really powerful story. He was super injured and had a traumatic brain injury. So he started having memory issues, and he had to build habits and routines to overcome some of those. And he got really nerdy about the science of habits. The thing that I love about this book, Atomic Habits, is not only does he really explain why is this so powerful? How can this help so much? But he also makes it really easy to figure out how you can get started. So one of the things that I think we don't really understand often, particularly when we start, and New Year's resolutions are fantastic examples of this. We think that all of a sudden we can just start doing something on a regular basis without a ton of thought and intention. The thing that James Clear really breaks down is, how do you build a system or routine in your life to start to consistently expand on habits? So one of the things he talks about is, instead of saying, tomorrow and for every day after, I'm going to work out for an hour. That's a huge adjustment. Instead, he says, no, work on a habit that just takes 5 seconds or 30 seconds. Something that you can just bang out and get the habit nailed, and then you can expand on it. So the thing that's really cool about it is he really shows you a science of how you do these things, but he also breaks it down in this way that it feels much more manageable and it feels much easier to kind of understand. And it's great. He tells a ton of stories around this that also are really eye-opening. And one that has always stuck out to me is he talks about this one guy who really wanted to lose weight. And so he joined a gym, and I think it's for the first 30 days or maybe 6 weeks, he would show up to the gym and he would walk in a circle. He would just walk through the gym and then leave. And after doing that, if you haven't gone to a gym before, or you haven't gone in a really long time, that's an intimidating environment. And so he talks about how familiarizing himself with this environment, being consistent about that, he built a habit, but he also built comfort and confidence. So that without forcing himself, one day he was there and he was just like, I want to go try that. I want to go do this. And it naturally expanded. And I think that's the thing that really just resonated with me around this book, is that we are often taught that habits are like, it's all about willpower and force and struggle. And he makes it very clear that it's really not. Yeah, it's about intention and setting things up in the right way, but that there's power in easing yourself into things and letting yourself organically kind of expand from there. So I absolutely loved this book. I think it is fantastic. It's a really, really good read. It's very entertaining. and it's really actionable. I think this is a book that I want to read every single year so that I can constantly be tinkering and getting better at this. And I think everyone should read it. It's very powerful, it's entertaining, you're gonna learn a ton. So if you have read it, please share in the comments. I would love to learn what you liked about it, what was your takeaway, what habits are you working on, so that we can all learn together and we can all grow together. Let me know. If this video has been at all helpful, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, click the bell to get that chime when a new video goes live, and share in the comments what was the thing that was most valuable about this and what are you going to use from it moving forward.